Well, just recording on my phone here. Not sure what episode this is going to fall under or into, but today is October 7th, and a couple things have happened since probably the last time I've been with you. My dad came this past Saturday, and he and I put in all of these ceiling joists, or roof rafters, I guess. We installed 20 of them. It was quite the project. We spent about half the day figuring out how to do it, and we finally got the angle right for how it's supposed to tuck back into the corner, only to realize that it was too large. We couldn't fit it from where it was up into between the rafters because the other rafters were in the way, so that made it very difficult. But my dad came up with the idea to cut the rafters short, put them up there, and then he installed these blocks underneath of them, and we used some hanger systems in order to get the rafters secure to the roof tie, everything else. So we did that, so that's really nice because now we can hang drywall from the ceiling. I consulted a structural engineer. I spent like $100, was able to get a structural engineer to look over what is going on out here and to give me a final word about whether or not I can move these ceiling joists up in order to raise the height of the ceiling. And he said code that there would be no problem raising them. Code says I can move them a third of the way of the entire distance from the peak of the roof to where they are on the wall there, which this is roughly an 8-foot board, a little bit less, which means that I can move it up about 2 feet or so up onto the rafter. So I actually put a mark on one of these rafters, just right there. You can kind of see a mark that I made there. So that could be the bottom of the ceiling joist. So it definitely will make a difference. So it'd be nice to have it moved up higher. Not as high as I would have liked. I would have liked to maybe go up halfway, but because of structure reasons, you don't want to move it up too high. But at least I'll be able to move it up higher. So I won't be able to reach up and my hand's not going to run into the wall. I'll be able to touch the ceiling, I think. But it'll be, I'm guessing, it's probably going to be a good 9 feet. So I'm not going to complain. Maybe just a little bit less than 9 feet. But anyway, so that was nice, and thankful for my dad for coming out and helping me do that. He stayed pretty late and drove back home, but we got it done. So that was good, and it looks good, and it's secure. So now I'm bringing up some subflooring. I got these 2 sheets down. I'm gonna clear stuff off from this side of the room, put it over here, and bring up the other sheets. The room is 12 feet across, and these boards are 4 feet across. So Lord willing, I will be able to just put 3 sheets of plywood, boom, 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 and then I'll cut the other ones here and figure out what I need to do for that. But it hardly ever works that way, so I don't think it's gonna work that way. But that's the latest update. So once I get some more of the plywood put down, I will come back and keep you up to date. So I shall return. Check out this stick bug. I know it doesn't look like a bug, but it is. It's slowly moving. Looks just like a stick. Must be why they call it a stick bug. Pew. Whoa, I fended it. That's amazing. Cool, okay, anyway. There's your stick bug break of the day. Oh, it's moving. There it goes. It's on the move. Hold on. You can do it, little guy. Get on that leaf. I'll put you to safety. I won't hurt you. Anyway, cool stick bug break of the day. Nice. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, but let me tell you, not even close as far as being able to get 3 boards all the way across, which I felt like was going to be a pretty pretty tight fit anyway. But it's almost off by You can see right there where they're overlapping from there to there. That's probably 8 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, something like that. So I'll have to cut this board. Looks like it's about halfway of this first like square here. So I'll get a measurement and I give it a cut. There's supposed to be a gap anyway between some of the boards. I'm also not sure if having everything come like to a peak in the corner is really good. My assumption is that subflooring should be staggered, would be my guess. So cut a smaller piece up there, send this all the way down as far as it can go. But I'll have to look that up. But that would be my logical guess from the way that most things are done. You usually don't want to have everything in a row like this. Just staggering helps with integrity and that kind of thing. So I'll get a measurement to cut this piece down. Probably have to bring it back downstairs. Woof. Oh well. Oh, you know what? I don't have to do that because I'm just going to take this, move it all the way down here. I can leave that there, and then I'll just cut the other one downstairs. Okay, thanks, Ben. Good thinking, Ben. You saved yourself some time. Okay, I'll be back later. Whew. Well, subflooring is up here. It's not screwed down or glued down or anything, so that I will tackle on a different day. But I am relatively pleased. It wasn't too difficult. So it's down, it's in, looks good. And yeah, I'll just have to mark where the ceiling joists are underneath of us. And then I'll be able to start screwing it down and whatnot so it can get into place. Right now, again, it's just on top of the old joists, or the old flooring that was here before. So, but that flooring is relatively good shape. There was one part I fixed, but other than that, it's all in pretty good shape. So once I get that subflooring down, the next step will be to finish framing in the ceiling where the new ceiling joists are going to go. And that'll probably be a whole day's worth of work doing that, just getting it up there. It should go relatively, well, not relatively quick, but it should go quicker than the doing the big ceiling joists. But I'll add those in, and then once those are in place, it'll be time to I think it'll be time to run electrical. And after we run electrical, insulation. After insulation, drywall will go up. And then after drywall, it's it's kind of finishing touches. It's mudding and taping, or taping and mudding and all that good stuff. And then it's going to be painting after all that is set. And then yeah, home stretch, finishing touches. So still plenty of work to do, just getting the rest of this all framed in and everything. But the hard part was done. Getting those roof rafters in, that's the hard part. And then being able to raise the ceiling, that's going to be a little bit difficult as well. But once that's in, that's probably the hardest thing we'll have to do, other than drywall. Drywall's not necessarily hard, but it certainly is annoying. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today's work. I don't know, like I said, I don't know where along the line this episode will be, but I'm just sitting here enjoying the fruits of my labor. But anyway, so I don't know where this episode will be. So maybe this will be the end. Maybe it won't. I guess the only way you'll know is if the credits start rolling. If they don't, then I guess there's more to come. So anyway, I'll see you when I see you.